Welcome to Creatively Exposed, a podcast and safe space for Black and marginalized creatives to empower, educate, and uplift you through the final product of self and creation. Bring a homie, share with a homie, and enjoy the show. Y'all, like I said I would, another couch episode and the final episode of the season, y'all. By the time you hear this, I will be in the beginning of my chapter of 33. It is so many different things. The 2-year anniversary of Creatively Exposed. 2 years, yo. Creatively Exposed 2-year anniversary. I literally started this thing on impulse. It is also a new moon, and I think we're gonna do some manifesting on this episode. Let's see how I feel by the time we get there. It is also a 1-year anniversary of me doing my first big sale to introduce my business, Astrolysisics, a crystal sage incense, a spiritual wellness brand. That's what I'm heading towards and working to. What else? It is also is it 2 years or is it 3 years? Yeah, it's 2 years. Okay, boom. I just wanted to, last year felt like many years, so it's been 2 years. I tend to have new beginnings around my birthday. I like to schedule them around then. It's the new year. For me, it's my new year. It's my solar return. And it's wild to be 33 and not feel like I'm 33, but also feel like I'm 33. My knee sometimes lets me know that I'm in my 30s. But Creatively Exposed was an impulse beginning. It was a do it scared moment. I had researched, had planned and done things and made these elaborate ideas, needing it to be this kind of way. And I think that as chaotic as it may feel, it's also the grace that I can give myself. And I mean that as in the fact that I am able to take my time and, if I were in my computer, I edit and I create. These are things I didn't know to do, of how to edit sound and how to do all of these things. And I think it's a testament to the creative process in general. We can brainstorm, we can do the research, which is dope, right? Because you create through an informed lens. But the evolution truly begins when you take the first step and keep stepping. Even if you gotta change pace, even if you have to pivot, regardless of whatever you do, doing it is what makes it extraordinary. And there are all of these stereotypical things that people say about Virgos and all of that. But I think the main thing is that do it with enthusiastic commitment and dedication if you're gonna do it, right? Just go all in, and if sometimes you gotta step out a little bit, it's okay. But remember why we start the things that we start. Remember the intention behind your creations. It's easy to forget once you're these goals, this quantity, this amount of money, because we live in a society where it's output over input. But also, if anything, in this season, I have learned the art of refocusing what productivity is. And productivity shouldn't be at the expense of our own well-being. And that is something that I too am working on, right? Have you nourished yourself? Have you slowed down because your body is asking for it, or before it does? Have you committed to yourself beyond what you're capable of creating? You are the best creation that you will ever have. And I know there's kids and all that stuff, but it starts with you. How you go about creating your life, how you want to exist in the world, how you choose to take up space, how you create ideologies and thoughts and unprogram what others have told you that you're supposed to be doing. How you live life unapologetically is literally the most, in my opinion, the dopest creation there will be. And so, as this is a new moon, as this is, for me, a new year, we're heading into the fourth quarter. And what I really want you to think, because this is what I'm thinking and considering, is what do you want life to look like moving forward? And how do you want it to feel day by day? I don't know if it was on TikTok or Instagram, there was somebody that said, show up as your future self and do something every day that leads you to that person. And so for me, it is the ability to exist from a place of prosperity over a place of lack and desperation, right? Because sometimes it's no, I must do these things, and it's a sense of urgency, and the urgency is so big that life passes me by, and I forget to smell the roses, and I forget to sit in the sun. And it's dope to be in love with all of the things that you do, but What about who you are? The being of it all. Do you love that? Do you love who you are becoming? And if you don't, what can you do to reshape, edit, show up, open, and make space for that being? And so I hope that the little things fill you up. I think I'll speak to there's always that thing of what would you tell your younger self, right? So let's do two things. To my younger self, it's pretty dope here. There are people that love you because you exist. There are people who see you and will surprise you later down the line. You need to go out more. Don't be so entangled in the end goal, because life continues and it changes, and you're allowed to do the same. Keep writing. Keep shooting your shot to the things that you want to do. Do it unprepared. Do it scared. And don't wait so long. Don't wait so long to feel worthy, to feel capable, and to create. You deserve to be heard, and the world is hungry to hear you more than you think. That is what I would say to my younger self. And to my future self, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to take one step a day towards where you are, but for now, I will be in the present. In the future, I would like a life of creative fulfillment, prosperous ease, and joy. Holistically. I don't want one part to be just better than the other and that something's missing. I'm looking for holistic prosperity in whatever it's supposed to be. 'Cause yes, I have these set ideas and plans. I want the Estuary Collective to be something that really provides equity in the world of poetry where we exist, in the pocket that we are, which is catering to Black and brown folks, queer folks, to give a home to the people that the systems have failed. I look to continue being of service in